Now, you mentioned to me too that there's been rumors of The Undertaker and Stone Cold potentially going back to WWE relatively soon. Fill me in on this a little bit, what you heard.
Well,
before we get into this, has anybody else heard that?
Fill me in on this absolute make-believe.
I haven't heard a word.
From wrestling news with a Z.com or whatever.
So there was a few articles that I just kind of was scrolling through and read, and whenever Stone Cold's, I'll cover Austin first because of just the theme tonight. But whenever Stone Cold's mentioned, I always take it with a grain of salt because the guy is, he hung it up. He swore he hung it up after that match with The Rock the final time. He said he was never coming back. He's the one that stayed true to it. He's made a few appearances here and there. The WrestleMania in Texas, he came out with Shawn and Mick, and they stunned the New Day and all that kind of stuff. And then the Wyatt family they went against. But Stone Cold Steve Austin, let's face it, his injuries are not going to allow him to come back for a full-time schedule. But we're seeing WWE utilize guys that can't do a full-time schedule, with the likes of Edge and people like that. So do I think it could be possible? Yeah, absolutely, 100%. Do I think it's going to be long-term? Absolutely not. I think he'll dip in and dip out, maybe for a Mania match just to get the ratings up, and kind of, have a few appearances on Raw, come out, stun somebody, that kind of thing. I don't see him being in like a storyline like The Rock was, where he came back for a couple pay-per-views, won the title, and then lost it at Mania. I don't think Austin has it in the tank to do that.
Really does a match?
Steve Austin?
Yeah.
Absolutely, 100%.
Wow. Gosh. I can't see it, Richie. I just can't.
Why not?
Due to his injuries with his neck and stuff and what they've told him. I think he's content with his legacy outside of it.
Yeah, but now that he said that, Stone Cold's going to come back.
I was just going to say that.
He's going to whoop ass and take names and be like 98 all over again.
Yeah, I 100% guarantee now that even though I didn't believe it before that Steve Austin will return to the ring.
You heard it here first. Yeah. Stone Cold Steve Austin's coming back.
Wow. Gosh. Hey, Richie, cover me for 1 second. I just got to let the dogs out really fast.
My last name is Wanglund.
Who?
Wanglund. The Scandinavian god.
I'm 38 years old, and I've been successful at every job I've ever done, and this isn't an ego boost or an arrogant or cocky nature. I've been successful at everything I've ever done because I have high morals and values.
I'm like a circus freak juggling with my peenie over here.
Because it's pretty simple. If you don't want to use drugs or alcohol, don't use them.